This is bringing back memories. This is my childhood, which has been significantly ruined by videos of David Hasselhoff drunk on a floor with a cheeseburger. You know, but that was over a decade ago now, so I've forgiven him. Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to TV commercials, or as we call them back in Britain, adverts. When it comes to American adverts, my only experience is of those that came after 2008, because that's the year I moved here. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not a TV junkie. I just recognise the fact that adverts are a source of massive nostalgia. And so today I give my American viewers the chance to see me, someone who hasn't seen these 90s American commercials, watch these 90s American commercials. So switch on your flux capacitors as we travel back in time to the 1990s via a video that confusingly was uploaded by 80s Commercial Vault. Here are my thoughts.
Hey mister, your hardware's looking real good. This insulation's just right. Whoa,
She's so happy. So everybody is. It was the 90s and they're at Sears. So of course they're happy. How can you not be? I remember these kind of ads. The 90s is pretty much when I last watched TV, so this is my memory of ads, even in Britain.
Beauty. All these and more can be yours in the wonderful world of art.
Look at this.
This art test from Art Instruction Schools. You can find out if
It's an art school. Clearly not a performing arts school.
your free art test without cost or obligation. Call this toll-free number now.
Do you think that number still exists? We should try it, right? Does anybody have a phone? I don't.
Hi, we may not look like it, but we're secret superheroes starring in USA's
What is
awesome new
this?
show. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from...
Come on.
It's got a long name, so to help you remember, we thought a few visual aids might
You're just the Power Rangers. Don't even pretend.
teenage
alien
fighters.
And it has teenage in the title, like the Turtles. Just cheating there. I wonder why it didn't last.
At 5 a.m., all the Millers can think about is that first,
I've had Folgers coffee.
that eye-opening, fill the kitchen aroma.
This makes me want some.
It all begins with mountain-grown beans.
See, these are universal ads. You could make this today, slightly better production value, and it would still fit in.
There's no other coffee that kicks off the Millers.
The coffee turns them orange, so I'm not sure that that's a selling point, necessarily.
You know what I like about the show? It's like it's old reliable.
They give me a total picture of what's going on in the world.
Good Morning America.
If you watch, you know.
Oh, that sounded scripted. Cynical.
Where can you hear the best country music?
At Walmart.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's easier to agree on where to
Oh,
get it.
that's it.
Like the self-titled
Talk about, big selling points. Walmart has the entire country music charts, no matter where in America you are.
or the self-titled release from Blackhawk.
That's brilliant.
Country music costs less at Walmart.
Of course it does.
Remembering John Candy, USA's very special tribute continues.
Okay, well,
I still miss John Candy. I was 13 when he died. No, I was 12 when he died. Uncle Buck. We're still remembering John Candy. There was a tribute a few months ago. Oh, Betty Crocker knows. Does she now? Potatoes. I do, actually. Betty, can you make it happen? Are you even real?
How about it, Mom?
Yeah, how about it?
So I did some checking and I found out $2.99 is really the same thing as $3, except it's a penny less.
Logical.
Burger joint's got a meal cost $2.99. Big whoop. Who cares if it's only $2.99 if I'm not gonna like eating it? But if you make it taste good, like a Whopper.
Oh,
Flame
so
broiled, not
Burger
fried.
King.
Maybe throw in some fries. And
What I'm getting from this is Burger King makes you play golf in your house. It's the chemicals that they put in it.
burger's worth.
One of your Napa Auto Care centers in Falmouth is Pete's Mobile. They practice the mobile commitment daily.
Here we go. I love really low budget car ads about sort of local garages. They're all over US television, even now. What's this? A law firm. Construction site, wrongful death. Here we go. Have you been injured or had an accident at work? We have those in Britain. Probably still do, you know. Although this is without voices. This is so low budget, they couldn't even get an actor. I would have done it. And I was 14. They'd have been sued for child labour, probably.
Family in Palm Beach.
Another TV show. What? Oh, kinky. What was that?
You murderer.
Your father was about to change his will, wasn't he?
Silk Stop. Very kinky. Darth Vader in a suit? No. What is... Oh, parental discretion advised. A lot of toys like that in the 90s. It's Puppet Master 2. Of course, actually. I remember that title. I never got to see it, I don't think.
Bouncy feeling of salon-conditioned hair. You can keep it that way on your own with the new...
We have hair ads, but we'd never look as good as this in them.
Could create shampoos and conditioners with our exclusive protection.
Look at that. No one's hair ever looks that shiny. It's a lie. Because they put things in it, you know, the ads will tell you all these scientific terms that don't mean anything.
For hair with salon feeling every day.
Yeah, about 10 minutes in, it didn't look as good as that.
The Boston Celtics have been making many moves this summer.
Boston, how are they doing these days? It's always good to look back in it. I don't know anything about basketball, but
Live from the Boston Garden, the Boston
it doesn't change. The rules probably still the same. Sports channel. That's a really unimaginative name for a channel. Who came up with that?
If you're not watching Sports Channel now, call your local.
And does it still exist? Again, I don't watch TV. I don't know.
How did we make oatmeal crisp taste?
This is good. Are they going to personify the bird? Is it going to talk? Although, to be fair, those kind of birds sometimes actually do. One of my pet peeves, though, is when they make animals and children into actual humans, right? In ads. Oh, they're not adults. They don't know anything.
We doctored it up.
Thank you.
Oatmeal crisp.
I don't think that's what was... Maybe that is... There we go. Although, again, technically they can do that. It's the Santa Claus. Never saw this film in England. I was introduced to it here. And because I didn't have the nostalgia for it, I can't do this film. It's not the best Christmas film. People think it is, but in fact Die Hard is.
I shave in the morning.
And I'm not going to get into that debate with you about whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas film, because it is. And it's June.
Presents Tim Allen.
I've seen you at lunch. Have a piece of fruit.
I don't want the whole trailer. If I wanted the whole trailer, I would have searched for that in YouTube and given you that video. Come on.
Starts Friday, November 11th at a theater near you.
November, getting in early. November 11th.
The extraordinary story of a young warrior
This
who
one?
became a hero.
What's his name? Squanto.
And an adventure that became a legend. Squanto.
Squanto, I don't remember that one. We maybe never got it. We got a lot of Disney films in Britain, but I don't remember that one. We wouldn't have got this ad either, because I don't think we have the Olive Garden in Britain. If we do, I'd never been there until I moved to Indiana.
Fall Feast, only at the Olive Garden Italian Restaurant.
Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO.
Sega Genesis. Or as it's known in Britain, Sega Genesis. What am I thinking of? There's the Sega Mega Drive, which you don't have. Maybe that is the Genesis. Either way, we don't pronounce it Jaguar. Knight Rider!
Gilbert Gottfried. It'll be a night tour.
This can't be the 90s. Well, I thought that was the 80s.
And Fright Night too. Just 2 days.
Oh my, this is bringing back memories. This is my childhood, which has been significantly ruined by videos of David Hasselhoff drunk on a floor with a cheeseburger. You know, but that was over a decade ago now, so I've forgiven him. Oh, I like that. Bit of a VCR interruption and a Universal picture. What's this? The remote stops here. Wrestling Monday Night Raw. This is definitely taking me back to my childhood. Come on, show us some show us Macho Man Randy Savage. No. It's the Power Rangers again.
The electrically charged
It's a different rip-off of the Power Rangers. What was going on in the 90s?
trust of the others when they reach.
You also had VR Troopers, if anybody remembers that. Is that what this is? No, it's still the Tattooed Teenage Turtles. Just Shredder is in it. Unbelievable.
Alien monsters to conquer Earth. The focal point of a system of power portals.
There's no way this was green lit.
I am Nimbar.
Actually, it was probably literally green lit. It was the 90s. That's how you sort of signified a villain.
Them by flashing their tattoos.
Lighting them in green. Oh, American High School, though. That was something about American TV back then, is that we in England got to see the high schools and how different they were to sort of British schools. I should do a video on that. Stay tuned. Look at this. Come on. We are VR. That's VR Troopers. I forget the theme to the other one. What happened to Richard Nason? I don't know who any of these people are. There's probably one famous person in this, isn't there, that went on to do big things and the rest of them got forgot. Like the other guy in Wham. That's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to react to commercials from other decades. And if you want to send me some other hilariously outdated commercials, you can do so on Twitter. Follow me at Lost in the Pond US, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that my videos don't get lost in the pond. Finally, a big advertisement for my patrons who make these videos possible. If you would like to become a patron of Lost in the Pond, you can do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond. Until next time, stay safe and stay watching.